Hello, my name is Mary Fortune. I'm a sweet little ferret made of cake and cotton wool, and I am going to be reacting to the April 2025 Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list because I have one bit and I am committed to it. This is the first time I've actually been able to commit to it. I've talked about this on stream. I only care about 2 cards and I want to see them come off the limited list. Anything else is just going to be a bonus or a benefit, who knows. I haven't spoiled myself for it. I've just opened it. I was just scrolling my Twitter feed when I saw that Zemo made a reaction, and I was like, I need to see it. I need to react because if this is finally the list where my wrongfully banned waifus, wrongfully limited waifus can finally come off the list. Please, please, please. No one is playing the plant deck. Just because one person was good at the plant deck does not mean Healer and Drius need to be doing Aromatherapy Jasmine's crimes. She was the problem card. We all know she was the problem card. And the only reason she didn't get limited, didn't get banned, was because of Phantom Nightmare. It was just around the corner. It had Aromatherapy, Aroma Lilith stuff. And they've seen no one's been playing these cards. No one cares about them. Please, Konami, just bring them off the list. You can do it, I promise. But who knows, maybe this is the list where I'm finally vindicated and my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law can finally come off the limited list. Anything else, again, bonus, benefit. Maybe it's garbage. I don't know. But the fact that when I was trying to find where people were seeing the ban list news, people were like, oh my god, it's amazing! So I am kind of hopeful that it's going to do things for other people, not just me. Actually, if anything, I should expect that it's going to be doing things for other people and not me. But yeah, that's all the prelude I wanted to include. I don't really play paper card games. I'm mostly Duel Links Master Duel, but I can still have opinions. I love having opinions. It's up there as one of my favorite things. So let's just cop into it and have a good time seeing what they've done to the ban list. So unlimited already, I'm Konami, I'm disappointed already. I'm not seeing Simpson Avalon Sunvine cards, but we do have Cyberjar, Danger Jackalope, Danger Tsukinoko, Danger Tsuchinoko, Ava, and Performer Pal Monkey Board. Some of these are interesting. Monkey Board, yeah, that makes sense. Pendulum's been nerfed to back into hell and back. I am a Pendulum enjoyer, so that makes me happy. That makes my Pendulum friends happy. I would love to see if that actually did something to the meta. I would love to see a resurgence of Pendulum as a viable strategy, but I don't think it's going to do too much, not without like Electromite or something coming back. I also think Electromite's fine. The fact maybe we're lucky we'll see her at least get limited. I feel like she needs to come back. Ava, however, yeah, that doesn't make me very happy. Ava plus the Heralds, that kind of fills me with dread, honestly. But at the same time, it's like, is that the best thing you can be doing in this day and age? Just spamming Ava for like negates? I don't know. I'm not entirely happy about it, but it's fine. It's tentatively fine. Like, there's only really one deck that really abuses Ava. I don't think anyone's seen it in like God knows how long, so that's probably fine. Cyberjar, same kind of dealio. No one's gonna be playing Cyberjar in this day and age, so it's fine. It's kind of funny. It really goes to show how the game's progressed, but no one's gonna be playing Cyberjar. Flip is too weak. Literally was complaining about Flip all day when I was playing the Akira event. So yeah, Flip bad, it's fine. The dangers I'm not super familiar with. I know I said earlier that I haven't done much paper play, but that's, funnily enough, the paper play I have done, I did get like fucking Dark World dangered pretty harshly, and I just kind of sat there and let everything just wash over me. I was like, this is fine. This is how I was expecting it to go. I'm a Master Duel girly. But I'm happy for them. The dangers are just really cute, especially the small ones, so I'm fine with that. I don't really know too much about how they play, why they were even banned or limited to begin with, but that's probably fine. I don't think this will be too bad. From what I vaguely remember, they're kind of like Melfi's, but with fundamental differences, and Melfi's fine, so I'm okay with this. One, two, three. Okay, semi-limits. This is probably where my knowledge of the game is going to go really, really bad. Like, for example, I've never heard of this card before, the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Don't know what it does. EXT Ryzeal, Ice Ryzeal. Again, I haven't really met the Ryzeals. Malice, Dormouse, and Malice White Rabbit. That does make me sad because I would love to put a Malice deck together, but I feel like 2 cards is probably fine. Morphing Jar, again, flipped, it's very weak in this day and age. Too slow, no one's going to be doing anything with that. Snake Eyes Ash and Snake Eyes Poplar. That's interesting to me because I actually have dabbled in Snake Eyes quite recently. And Poplar is so good. No, not Poplar. Ash, I mean. Ash is so good. It was like, I really love to have more of these. I know Snake Eyes meta shape bad, but I feel like it's fine. I think Snake Eyes can have the second Ash. I think it's fine. It's a cutie patootie as well. That makes me happy. Sword Ryzeal again. I don't really know too much about the Ryzeals. This is where my knowledge of the game is going to get really hinky. White Dragon, Wyver Burster again. I've never even heard of this card. Unchained Soul of Shavara. That's fine. That's probably fine. Like, I don't know too much about the Unchained again. I've seen them around. They're just kind of there. I don't think they're, like, egregious or anything, so this is probably fine. Malice in Underground is a spell card, so that's fascinating. Again, I feel like it's always good to hit the newer cards even slightly because obviously they're power creeping everything. This is probably, I don't think, for me personally, I think this sounds fine. Like, they've made at least bare minimum with no knowledge of how this metagame plays out. They have made a tokenistic effort to, like, at least hinder the best decks, which I think that's fine. What more could you possibly ask for? Anything else, it's like you're expecting a unicorn on Christmas Day. It's just not gonna happen, kid. And limits. Okay. Bestial Druisworm. Did that really need a limit? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Whilst I was like, people were speculating about the ban list, I saw someone just say, straight up ban all of the Bestials. And I'm like, in what world is Bestial a problem? Again, maybe I'm just too masterful pilled or something. Maybe the Bestials are just being absolutely abused by like Ryzeal or Malice or something. But I don't see a world where the Bestials are a problem. I'm sorry. Dimension Shifter, however, I can absolutely see a world where this card is the problem. So yeah, personally, I would want this card banned because I don't think it's fun and interactive to play against. But limited's better than it just being at 3, so whatever. Could be worse. But it could also be better, Konami. Mathmech Circular! Oh, wasn't his card banned? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm a Cyburst girly. Cyburst girlies, rise up. Our girl is back. She is the moment. Mathmech Circular, thank you for being here, queen. We appreciate it. Circulars are good. I enjoy them. I think all archetypes should have like a circular of some description. Mathmech Circular, thank you, Beshi. I tried to say Bestie and Oshi at the same time. You know what, fuck it, we'll roll with it. Thank you, Beshi, for coming back. We appreciate it. Thank you. I think, personally, I think Circular could have gone, like, semi-limited. Maybe even unlimited. Again, maybe I'm just greedy. I enjoy the Cyberse archetype, so who knows? Who knows? But that makes me very happy. I did also realize, I saw Circular and just, like, completely honed in. Masterpiece, the true Draco Setting King is also back. Again, this is before my time. I'm a very new player. I'm still very green, I would honestly say. Honestly, I don't think this is as terrible as my brain is trying to convince me it is, because I've definitely lost to, like, that kind of archetype. I know Masterpiece does do some crazy shit, but the game just does so much crazy shit in general. Is it really that egregious? It's really hard for me to say. I don't have enough knowledge or context. Again, my bid here is that I just wanted to see if my favorite cards were going to get unlimited. They didn't, so anything else over afterwards is like gravy. It's just me talking out of my bum. So, yeah. For some reason, the thought of him being limited does fill me with dread, but I'm also like, is this really the most egregious thing you can be doing in Yu-Gi-Oh! In the year of our Lord 2025? Sources say it remains to be seen. So who knows? Ryzeal Detonator is an Xyz monster. That's probably, if I had to take a guess, he's probably whatever the fuck Kashtira was to 2022 or whatever, 2023. That's fine. Bonfire Limited. Did it change? Did they, what was Bonfire doing prior to this? I mean, it's just Rhoda, but for like fires or pyros or something. No, fires. Because I considered playing a Bonfire in my Snake Eyes deck, but then I was like, I don't feel like I'm on enough fires to justify it. I don't know. I feel like People were like insane over this card when it first debuted. It was like so expensive. I don't know. As in a vacuum, I feel like Bonfire could be at 3, and I guess that would be fine with the current meta. But like as a concept, it feels weird to see Bonfire limited. Now, Brilliant Fusion. Again, I don't really see people doing too much with that. Like, there was a weird thing with using a Gem Knight package to like FTK, if I recall correctly. I think tentatively that's fine. Crossout Designator. He does a decent job. Like, I think he's fine to be at 1. Honestly, if Konami wanted to be merciful, maybe going to like 2 or 3 could also have been on the cards. Get it? On the cards. I just feel like he's just kind of a guy. He's not. I've run Crossout Designator in my decks. Personally, I don't see the hype, so I'm like, maybe I'm just underrating this card, but I think Crossout Designator is fine. And finally, Triple Tack. Yeah, he's a guy. He's an object, actually. Triple Tack is fine. He's just one of those cards, you know. Like, I think he should be at 1. I don't know why I'm gendering it as a he, but whatever. Triple Tack at 1 is fine. I feel like anything more would be egregious, since its whole concept is 3 banned cards being on 1 card, and then you just get to pick whichever one you need for the situation. I think that's completely fine to be at 1. Cool comeback mechanic is what I've been told, but I don't know if I've ever actually run it myself in my Master Duel decks. Again, I feel like it's in the same basket as Crossout Designator, where it's a good card in a vacuum, but as soon as it's in my hand, it's just terrible. So again, I could be underrating it. Who knows? And then what's going on in here? What shenanigans were you people doing with Link Decoder? Am I thinking of the right card when I just saw Link Decoder? Yu-Gi-Oh! I need to yeah. What shenanigans were you people doing? If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a Cyberse monster, 2300 or more original attack, you can special summon this card, then banish it. Yeah, what shenanigans were you guys doing with Link Decoder? This is like fine. In a vacuum, this card sounds completely fine. Again, Cyberse girly, love the Cyberses. So what were you people doing to get this card banned? What crimes were you people committing? Okay, that makes me unsure of how I feel about this, because in a vacuum, that card basically fills a very similar niche to like what, Splash Mage, some G-Golem cards. Yeah, what crimes were you people committing? Let me know in the comments. What crimes are you people committing with Link Decoder? Probably malice crimes. That makes sense. My brain might have just made the connection. Did Link Decoder just die for malice? Probably. Like, they're a Cyberse archetype. That makes sense. I'm seeing the vision now. Nightmare Griffin, that's fine. Nightmares are scary. Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller kind of... Is Abyss Dweller okay? Because I feel like it's fine to me anyway. Maybe it's just one of those cards which is like... only fine to me. I don't know. I've never really understood the problem with Abyss Dweller, because I have seen people talk about it, but I was like, that still sounds fine to me. I guess when you're just like kind of inserted into the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! That we're experiencing in this day and age, and like your first like game of Master Duel was like just getting absolutely curb stomped by the most meta deck in the existence. It's like it might just shatter your perceptions of what is and isn't fine, like in the way decks interact. I don't know. This feels weird. To me personally, this feels weird. Bahamut Shark is also, what kind of crimes are you committing with that guy? He's Bahamut Shark. I need to Google him. Shark. Okay, this wasn't the card I was expecting, so I'm glad I double checked this. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, special summon one rank 3 or lower water, exceeds once from your extra deck. This card cannot attack for the rest of... Yeah, what crimes are you guys committing? Who did he die for? Okay. Weird forbidden list. I don't know. When you only put Shifter to 1, this feels like a weird forbidden list. Like, obviously, they don't want to hit the best decks in the format. That doesn't really help their bottom line. So, I don't know. I imagine I imagine Link Decoder and Bahamut Shark have died for someone else's sins. Abyss Dweller, absolutely shenanigans. Again, Griffin just belongs to an archetype that sure is an archetype of all time. Again, it's really hard. I'm sort of out of touch with the paper game. I don't really know what crimes you people are committing, but I don't know. I feel like this isn't what I was expecting when I saw thumbnails saying they fixed the format. Like I don't know. Does this help? You guys tell me. All I care about is Sun Avalon Drius and Sunvine Healer coming off the limit list. They need to go back to 3. There is no reason for them to not be at 3. I need my waifus unlimited. Please, please. It's literally just me and Jess who would benefit from that. And I think that's completely fine. Anyways, this sure was an opinion from yours truly. Watch more videos. I don't know. I just wanted to record myself talking out of my bum. So, yippee! Mission accomplished. So yeah. See you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.